Martin Gaffarikia.
Hi, I'm Miguel Romo.
Hi, I'm Malia Shack.
Hi, I'm Joan Galicia.
Hi, I'm Andre Winfu. Now that we introduce ourselves, here's our team coordinator with our task for the project.
So my job for this project was to create the GitHub account, add people to it, connect the Raspberry Pi to the GitHub, and to write ARM assembly code.
My task for this project was to create a schedule that had everyone's tasks and deadlines on it.
My task for this project was to gather everyone's answers to the Teamwork Basics document and format it into a well-rounded response of everyone's.
My task was to create a Slack account and to invite my other group members and have them introduce themselves.
My task was to create the report and organize the report once all the information is put in.
So 2 to 3 things that I learned in this project was to better communicate, to problem solve with my team members, and I also learned some really cool new tricks with the Raspberry Pi.
I learned how to use the GitHub and its platform, and I also learned how to use the skills from the team building document to have a successful team.
One thing that I learned was the importance of time management skills, and I also learned about the new technologies such as Slack and GitHub, and how to organize our assignments and just see what we needed to get done and prioritize.
I learned how to use the Raspberry Pi and code in assembly.
Some things that I learned was how to use the Raspberry Pi, write assembly language, and the importance of communication within a group.
So in this project, I realized how important communication is, and it's essential to being able to work in a team. Otherwise, you won't be able to get things done. And I know I will apply it in my future classes, future assignments, and in my future job.
With the skills that I learned from the team building document, I'll use that information that I've read on there to establish boundaries and set goals so that you can have a successful project with the entire team.
I will use the Slack and GitHub technology to help with my fellow colleagues in my future assignments, my academic life, and my future job, so we can just have a more cohesive, collaborative environment.
I would incorporate GitHub into my future job and environment and in other classes that I could use them to communicate better with my group members.
I will apply what I learned in this project by communicating more, like asking more questions so that my confusion with the task won't weigh down on the group. Finally, our team coordinator will discuss what is the most challenging and worst experience that we encountered.
So the best experience in this project was receiving the Raspberry Pi and just messing around with it and making different type of programs. The most challenging part was just figuring out the little details that the Raspberry Pi had to offer, and the worst experience was connecting the Raspberry Pi to the GitHub.
My best experience with this project was sharing the work with my teammates and seeing the work get accomplished. The most challenging thing I experienced was setting up and operating the Raspberry Pi, and the worst experience that I encountered was missing our first meeting with our project.
The best experience for me was being able to interact with my fellow group members and how we were able to just bounce ideas off of each other. The most challenging experience for me was not making assumptions and making sure that we were actually doing the right thing. And my worst experience was the initial setup with the Raspberry Pi, specifically with the command line prompts and trying to get it to run correctly.
My best experience was in using the Raspberry Pi and programming on it. My most challenging task was to connect the Raspberry Pi to the GitHub server. And my worst experience was the confusion in the beginning of the project where I would have to work in a group in a college environment.
My worst experience was having initial frustrations and confusion that came with the Raspberry Pi. My most challenging experience was understanding how the Raspberry Pi worked and how we will use it for the project. And my best experience was overcoming these frustrations and challenges to learn how to fully use the Raspberry Pi.
And in summary, we used these technologies like GitHub and Slack, and the way that it helped us with our efficiency, our speed, organization, and communication and teamwork, all to help get our project done.
Thank you.